So on our initial visit and throughout the design and install process of a custom hardscape project, we like to do numerous things for the customer and for ourselves to make sure that this, their project goes as smoothly as possible. With this, we like to set goals. On those goals, we like to see what our customer expects from us, what they want, and make sure that we can provide those for them. Second is we like to find out what kind of material the customer wants. We like to show different price points and what those price points give you. Do you want a flat paver? Do you want a textured paver? These are the pros and cons versus each one. Those types of things are very important. That's the material process. Another big point that we need to make sure is what the space is going to be used for. This is going to make and break the design. This tells us, hey, I need to have this area designated for this, and that allows us as designers to create that space for you different than your neighbor's house. You're not your neighbor, you're not going to use it like they are, and we understand that. So every patio is actually designed specifically for that customer. That again touches on our concept and design, the same thing. That's we need the space needs and material. That's where we get down to the bottom. We have a concept now, let's get a design. Our design process features a few different design softwares. They're all 3D rendering capable, so you actually get to see that project in real time, on real scale, and see how that's going to look in the back of your house. The last thing we do is once we get that initial design process done, we get the goal set, we get a design concept set. We will actually go back to the customer, sit down with them, and look over that, make sure there's no tweaks, and if there are tweaks, we're happy to do those, and then we will start the install process. The install process takes anywhere from a couple days to a month, depending on the size of the project, material preferences, the goals of the customer. Again, this is where all those keynotes play in. We want to make sure that we're in constant communication with our customer at all times. And one of the best things that I think that we actually do that a lot of people don't is when we're finished with the process. So when we're done with that install, we're not done with you. You might think that you're done with us, but we're not done with you. We're going to follow up with you. We're actually going to make sure that you meet us on site and walk through our 5-step process to make sure that everything that we've installed for you is correct. If we don't get your feedback, we can't make ourselves better for you. I think that's what sets us really apart from anyone else, really, is that we actually take all those steps and care about every single customer separately.
That right